leading. Love with the screen on Rose. Irving attacking. Ellis wide open. And off the prior, and in it goes.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Gasol setting the pick for Rose. Rebounded by Ellis.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
He's getting his hands dirty right away by doing some battling on the boards.
Outside Rose. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in.
And they'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
Irving dishes to Ellis. Kicks it to Love. Verjao with a screen on Gibson. Love can't hit.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. You're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Rose. 23 points his last outing. Puts one up from 19. Can't hit. And Cleveland the other way now. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Well, that was a great showing when these two clubs met in the playoffs last year. That was a big series victory for this team.
The shot's good from Love.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Irving against Rose. And Butler, here we go. Here's Gasol. Good D by Love. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Love with the screen for Irving. Verjao passes to Ellis. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
I had a chance to check out some of the stats for Kyrie Irving. Great work over the last month. Averaging about 19 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been, no question about it, almost impossible to handle.
Yeah, I agree. Not the guy you want to have to go up against right now. I mean, who knows when he'll cool off. These runs of his can last a while.
Now here's Rose. Right now averaging 25 points a game. Gasol, a screen on Irving. It's Gasol missing.
Well, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And Verjao kicks to James. Feeds it to Ellis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ellis has got his second basket. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Irving dishes to Love. Outside Irving. Gasol with the steal. They get a hand on it and taken away by Ellis. Love the pass to James. Verjao down low. He's covered by Rose. And Gibson with the block. Now here's Rose. The dish now to Gibson. Gibson setting the pick for Butler. Fires for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Verjao's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by James. The second chance effort. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
The pass to Rose. Gibson setting the pick for Rose. And Ellis with the block. From the other side of the floor. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And the Cavaliers will go.
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
Here comes in for Kevin Love.
Coming up this Tuesday, December 29th, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards.
Welcome back, folks. Start of the second quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what are you guys seeing?
And it's really been a dominant effort on the glass. That's been the key here.
Yeah, they've established nice low post presence, which always tends to help you on the rebounding battle.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. Derrick Rose is out there with Etuan Moore. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Mirotic in at the 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hey, guys. T in their last game against the Hawks made some major contributions. He dropped 14 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. This was just the latest in what has been a string of strong performances from him. Will we witness one tonight, guys?
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Well, as he often does, Kevin, and we'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fact that you have a high-level performance in your recent memory bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
Butler in the corner. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Irving kicks to Love. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Love's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Rose with the ball. Right now averaging 25 points a game. And yes, sir, that one drops.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
The screen from Thompson. Ellis kicks to Waiters. Back to Ellis. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. For the Cavaliers, Farajao comes in for Thompson. And Harris subbed in for Waiters. And a change for the Bulls. McDermott's checked in. Harris gets the screen from Ellis. Harris dishes to Ellis. He's looking for Love and finds him. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Rose.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And he gets the bucket. And now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Love with the screen on Rose. Ellis wide open. And that one's on target from the wing. Ellis has got 8 points.
Now you got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Took him no time at all on that one. 6 points for Rose.
That's a very good high percentage look right there.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Irving kicks to Ellis. Farajao setting the pick for Ellis. Farajao with a screen on Butler. Shoots off the screen. The shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
You know, that Atlanta game has a lot of attention on it.
Right side, Butler. Here's Mirotic. Oh, that's blocked. Irving against Rose. Irving passes to Ellis. Now Farajao inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Good on both. Bulls trail by 5. Outside Rose. Gasol setting the pick for Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Butler goes in, hit his leg, and it's being called a kickball. Here's Rose. 6 points for him. Elbow shot. Rocket 6.
More often than not today, those shots.
Oh, look
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
McDermott dishes to Butler. Rose goes in. Gasol trying to free himself up. Rose with another miss.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Ellis kicks to Love. Good. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks. Had some words for his team in that last huddle. He touched on his desire to see them make heavy use of the pick and roll for the rest of the game. Keep setting those screens, fellas. Those were his exact words. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. So, Kevin, changes already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Cleveland leading by 7. Irving kicks to Varejao. Ellis goes in, passes to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists in the game.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second quarter.
Well, the lead being maintained will not be a problem if they keep shooting the way they have so far.
Outside Butler. Back to Gasol. Makes it off the glass. Gasol's got his second bucket of the night.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Rose against Irving. Over to the wing. Ellis the pass to Varejao. He kicks it to Harris. The feed to Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Harris misses.
Well, he didn't quit on the play. He defended the shot, contested it, and then got back straight to the glass.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 6 points with the basket from McDermott.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Irving with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Irving kicks to Harris. Harris missing again. Bulls have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Butler.
What a throw down there. Man, talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
They double team Ellis. Irving kicks to Ellis. Shot on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Bulls trail by 6. Outside Rose, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal stream.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in fewest turnovers per game. Second in scoring. And they're number 2 in assists. This is a team that loves to share the basketball.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67% and taken away by Ellis. All alone. Boom, he jams it straight down. Wow, and that sort of